Good morning, it is Hannah from Communication Wise, and today I want to touch really shortly on tone of voice and intention. So the other day I went to get my COVID shots, and this was at like a spot where there were different buildings and two parking lots, and very clearly on the one parking lot there was the COVID vaccine going on, and on the other parking lot there was nothing going on. But I was on the one where nothing was going on and I needed to get to the other one. But it was hard to find the way to get to this whole circuit because I was driving through. So I was trying to find, how to get from the one spot to the other. And there were a million volunteers, but they were all on the other spot where I couldn't get. So I was trying to figure this out in my head, and it was hard. And then I saw this roadblock in between both sides. So I drove up to the roadblock, never, having the intention of going through. But then there was a lady, a volunteer on the other side, and she was so annoyed. So I just wanted to, ask for directions, and she thought I was trying to get through or whatever she was thinking, but she... It was funny. She was so annoyed. So she got off. First of all, I had been driving around for ages on the wrong side, and with me different cars, but she had her back against, the people that couldn't find the way in. So then I was just trying to get attention with, driving real close up to her. And she turned around got up from her stool, turned around and said, "Can I help you with something?" And so it was really funny because what she said was, "Don't go here, go away, don't bother me, I am bothered, can't you see that I'm bothered?" So I was a little nervous because I had an appointment and I was late, but I also knew I just, this was not the moment to be very stern and firm. So I said, "Well, I'm just gonna ask for directions. I don't know where to go." So she gave me directions. I went to the other side, and there were more volunteers who really weren't feeling it. And so you have to drive real slowly, which everybody did, but it wasn't good enough in their minds or whatever that were, and what kind of mindset they were. And they all, were making these gestures and movements of slow down, slow down. Somebody yelled at me, "Slow down!" Which was funny because I was in this line. We were all going really slow. And my point is, when you notice that somebody is in some sort of state of mind and they're there to help, but they really don't want to help you, everything breeds resistance. We on the other side, on the receiving side, have to really keep ourselves together, because it's not what they're saying. They're saying nice things, but they mean not nice things. I've worked in courthouses for a very long time, where a lot of people that work there, employees from the city or the government or whatever, they are just there to help, and they are burnt out or whatever that is. And the only thing you can do on the receiving end is maintain your own vibration, stay friendly, stay pleasant, feel good about, wherever you are, about the situation. And then when you have to get something and they're really not helpful, you might have to be clear about what it is that you want, but you're not going there where they are, because that's just not gonna be good for us. And if it gets really bad, you can mirror them, when they say, "Can I help you?" And then you can say, I do need help, but it sounds like there's something withholding you from wanting to help me. You can call it out when it gets, to a certain point that you're like, this is ridiculous, or they're really not wanting to help you, and you have to get through this first part of get out of the content, get into whatever is going on for them, excuse me, and then step back into the content when they are ready to actually help you. So I'm hoping this is helpful. We all do it. It is not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is really good to be aware of when you're in that feeling of, I don't want to help you, but I need to help other people here, and you're on the receiving end and you're like, what the heck is this? Like, she's here to help me or he's here to help me, and they clearly don't want to. Well, you can say something about it when you're not getting what you want, and then you can step back into, okay, and now you're gonna help me. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, do whatever you want to do, and if there's any questions, I am here to answer them. Thank you.